I want to show you guys something. We're about to get really transparent here right now. This right here, what you're looking at, is my submittable page. And actually, let me just filter this for the declined. I used to actually delete this after I would get a story declined, and then I went back and I just started to leave it, just as a reminder for myself. And I probably deleted a good 20 or 30 of these. And you see, we still have 89, dating all the way back to 2014. And guys, those are just the rejections that I've gotten through submittable. You saw 89 dating all the way back to 2014. I can't tell you how many times I've been rejected through email or through like an online journal's form-based submission on their website. I've easily been rejected over 100 times, probably 150, maybe even over 200 times. Easily. But that's something that every single writer deals with. Every writer has to deal with rejection. It comes at us from all angles. It comes to us every time we submit. J.K. Rowling, who wrote Harry Potter, as most of you know, was one of the most successful book franchises of all time. I'm pretty sure it's the most successful book franchise of all time, making her the wealthiest author of all time. She was rejected a dozen times for Harry Potter before it was finally picked up by its UK publisher. And that's why I wanted to make this video, to show you guys that every single person, every writer deals with rejection. And it's something that, you kind of have to develop a thick skin for and get used to, because it's never going to stop, even after you publish. Because I've published multiple short stories, and all of them have gotten rejected multiple times. And the full-length work that I finished up recently that I'm planning on self-publishing, that's been rejected multiple times. Although I will be making a video on that, because I've actually gotten some full requests on that. I'm just reluctant to make the changes that were requested to change. But that's related to this though, because that's still rejection. I'm still dealing with rejection for what I feel like was the best work that I've ever done. Also, guys, before we go further, I do want to say, I do want to request that you like this video and subscribe to the channel. It does help smaller channels like mine grow and reach a wider audience. And, of course, when one of us wins, we all win, right? So please, subscribe to the channel. A major tip I can give you guys for how to deal with rejection is not to take it personal. I used to take it really personal. I've actually, I've hung up some rejections. I printed out the emails and I've hung them up on my wall over my writing desk. That was a long time ago though. And that was when, I would take all these rejections personally. And I know now they're not personal. When I was in grad school for one semester, I worked for the online literary journal that my creative writing department would put out. And we passed up on a lot of really good stories and a lot of really good poetry. And just because maybe we had something that was already similar, that was just a little bit better, so we couldn't take both of them on. And or maybe we just didn't have enough space for it and we already made our exceptions. That kind of thing happens, and that could be a reason why you're denied. Also, it could be a form rejection. Maybe your query letter was messed up. Maybe you put Dear Editor and they like it to be more personal. And on the journal's website or the magazine's website, they have a list of the editors who are going to be overlooking the submissions that come through. But you can learn from that. And, because I've done that. And what you can do is next time, try to be more personal in your query letter if possible. If that particular magazine or journal, if you feel like they're smaller or you feel like they would like a more personal touch, be more personal in the query letter. Don't respond to form rejections though. Again, that's another mistake I made. I have written to them in the past. I've gotten no answer. Some have told me, please don't respond to this inbox. And others have actually been nice enough to offer me some critiques afterwards. But as far as our business goes, this writing and submission, industry that we're in, it's definitely ill-advised to follow up from a form rejection. Now, saying that, there actually are some good rejections. And a good rejection is a rejection where you will get some feedback or some critiques. And those, a lot of times, you can, again, feel it out. I don't want to just advise you to just write back to all of those. Feel it out, see kind of what the vibe is. But if they seem like they're open to having a dialogue with you, or they offer some really great feedback, thank them for it. Tell them you're going to make those changes. Ask them if you can submit again once those changes are made. I actually had a story published that was a result of getting the feedback. I made some edits and I submitted again, and that story got published. So I definitely would advise you to do that. I would actually like, for anyone who's gotten this far in the video, and if you are a writer or you've published, I'm going to kind of put out a call to action right here in the video, and I'm going to ask you to put in the comments, a rejection story, something that, just a story that you have about being rejected, or, maybe a crazy rejection letter you've gotten, whether it be good or bad. Post it in the comments below so that anybody who's new and coming to this channel and who sees this video, maybe an aspiring writer, will see that and, get some hope or something there. Because, I said earlier, when one of us wins, we all win, talking about my channel here and the content I'm putting out. But that's true in everything, you know what I mean? Like, we're all writers, we're all readers. This is a community for us. And Authortube could really be a great space, I think, if we, work together and try to build each other up and just get better. If we each help each other get better every single day. And so that's why I wanted to talk to y'all about rejections today. And definitely listen to that call of action. Put your rejection in the comments below so that another, aspiring writer can see that, and hopefully it will help them out. Thanks a lot, guys.